while the game is loading up, I will explain what we're up to today. So last week, if you weren't here, we were starting a villager hunt. We were going to some Nook Miles Islands to look for a villager to fill the empty plot on the island. We did not finish that. I did run out of tickets. So that's not ideal. That's fair, Joe. Gotcha. I ran out of tickets. So I didn't finish it last week. So we're going to be continuing it this week. However, I did not, ahead of time, trade myself more Nook Miles tickets from my main Switch. So that was one of the things we had to do before. I was trying to like quickly do that before stream. And then one of them, the version was out of date. So then I had to spend some time updating the version of the game and stuff as well. So all is good now, I think. Hopefully should be able to. But we're going to go over to my main island first to pick up the Nook Miles tickets that I've printed for myself, basically. Oh, I didn't realize I got a simple plant panel and a double sofa. Those must have just been from doing the trees. Oops. Let me go in. I'm just going to put a couple things in storage first. So on this Switch, it is Wednesday, the 26th of November, which is yesterday, but it's also the date that it was on last Thursday, because at some point I had time traveled forward and then not set it back to the current day and time. So yeah, it's yesterday. Yeah, I drop a lot of stuff just out on the ground because that's sometimes easier. So that's okay. That's all right. But yes, there are a lot of just dump piles around the island. We'll get to them in time. Oh, actually, do I know these recipes already? I think I do, and that's why they're just sitting here. Let me just check, though, because I will take those to my main island. Anime Girls, welcome in. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Josh, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Oh my gosh. What the heckers? Thank you for being here for 3 streams in a row. And welcome in. I hope you are having a nice day so far. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Oreo, welcome in. Thank you for being here early. I hope you're doing well. What was I saying? I don't remember. Anyway, so we're going to my main island to pick up the Nook Miles tickets that I printed for myself. I did only print 30, which was not all of the Nook Miles on my main character, but it is most of them. So if we need more than 30, then tough. I feel like because we spent the entire stream doing it last week, if we don't find someone this week, I'm just gonna let it autofill because I don't want to like keep doing it. Oh no, sorry, I know that, Josh. Sorry, that was in response to anime. Sorry, no, I wasn't just assuming that everyone was celebrating Thanksgiving. But yeah. Oreo, thank you for letting me know that you followed. I appreciate that. Joey has brought you a squeaky tennis ball as well. We love to see it. But yes, happy US Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. I know we had Canadian Thanksgiving a little over a month ago. I don't actually know exactly when it is. It's sometime in October. But yeah. Oh, I was talking about the DIYs. So the DIYs that I already know on this character, I probably already know them on my main character because I have most of the DIYs, but I'm going to bring them to my main island, in case there's any friends of mine who have started a new island and might want some DIYs. I can just trade them from my main one. Or when I eventually finish this island and start the next island, then I can trade them these DIYs for the next island, and then they can have them. So I keep all my spare stuff on my main Switch, basically. So, Rio, welcome in. You said after you'd address me, yeah, that hence your confusion. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. All right, here we go. We're going to Twin Leaf. Rio, I hope you're having a good Thursday so far. Happy Thanksgiving to you if you celebrate. Looks like someone's on their way here, says my other Switch. All right, now it is Thanksgiving IRL and on my other Animal Crossing island, so I will turn the game sound back on from this stage, just so that we can, enjoy the Thanksgiving music and then the game music as we continue with the actual game, basically. So I'm going to drop those DIYs for my main island. I'm going to pick up 30 Nook Miles tickets. And if we don't find a villager within the 30, then I'm just going to let it autofill. Because I don't have, like, because I think 30, how many did we use last time? I think it was under 50, certainly. I think it was between 30 and 40 tickets last week. So I don't want to, if we don't find someone in another 30 tickets, I don't want to do this again next week. So I'm going to leave it and come back to it another time. So anyway. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, Rio. Have you got any of you who live, who are celebrating Thanksgiving today, have you got any exciting plans for it? I'd love to hear about them. Did see a Thanksgiving picture this morning. I enjoyed 2 turkeys at home, 1 reading the paper, and murders on the rise. Oopie. All right, here we go. For those of you who haven't seen my main island before, okay, my character is in the way. There we go. It's a bit of a mess right now. There's some things just dropped on the ground that I need to deal with, so don't mind that. Some of this stuff was for me. Do I want to take all of that now? Great question. Maybe. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna drop these ones. And do I want to take all of this stuff now? I'll grab a couple. I don't know why the fossils are here. Those probably aren't for this character. I will take the Nook Miles tickets because that's what I came for. And then, do we know any of these DIYs? All this stuff is for this character too, but I'm not gonna. I'll leave it. I'll leave most of it for now. Okay, we'll check all these recipes. Why do I have this on this monitor? I should swap these. There we go. Okay. We'll check all these, and then if we know any of these, then we can just leave them. Woohoo! Why do I have a sapling on the beach? Oops. We'll never know. We'll never know. Okay, I actually might bring, yeah, I'll grab, like, some of this stuff. Do I want simple wooden fencing? I don't know that I do, to be honest. Let's, yeah, we can bring the saplings. We'll maybe grab a couple of, yeah. Okay, because we are going to start doing some decorating, like, at some point soon. So it will be good to have this stuff, just, not all of it right now. Here's the Turkey Day event in Animal Crossing, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen it. I'm not gonna do the event. But basically you need to bring certain ingredients to Franklin the turkey, who is cooking up in the plaza. I was about to say foyer. Cooking up in the plaza for everyone. So, do I want this? I have to wake up for work in 3 hours? Well, you better go to bed. Yeah, I will take this, actually. You know what I'm gonna do also? Hang on a second. Cozier lighting. We turn off the big overhead. Well, it's not off, it's just on the lower setting. It's got 2 settings. Been trying? Well, that's fair. I know sometimes it's tough to fall asleep. I know it's tough sometimes. My check was for sale in my Able Sisters too. Well, in not my Able Sisters, I suppose. That's fair though, Oreo. I hope you can get some good sleep soon. All right. I don't have like loads of money on this character, so I don't want to like just buy everything. But if we see like a couple of cute little looks, then we can maybe buy a couple things. Oh, that's fair, Oreo. Have you taken something to help? Have you got any meds that you can take? Oh, hydrate reminder, everyone, by the way. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Very, very important. I don't think I want any of these. No, okay. Oh, I will hydrate. Thank you, Techno. I know, I just said it to everyone else. I will do that. You have. Okay, cool. Cool beans. I've got some tea on the way as well, which should be nice. I have a little bit of a cold. Sad times, but some tea with honey will help with that, I think. All right, I've got the Nook Miles tickets. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Oops, sorry. I'll go around. Oh, look at my villagers all hanging out. I love that. All right. I think that's all we'll take for now. The last Thursday, the last time we streamed, I swapped back over to I swapped to my main Switch briefly just after stream to start like collecting some tickets because I knew I'd need them for this week. And there was a villager at my campsite on my main island, which I was like, oh, if it's someone cute, then we can just do that instead. But it was not someone who fit the island theme. It was oh god, I don't actually know their name. The like fancy horse, not the Pegasus, not the unicorn one though. The is he in like the sort of Roman tunic, I think? Hopefully someone knows the villager, I mean. Anyway, that's who it was, so not the vibe that we were looking for. I fit the island theme? Yeah, I do actually, because I'm wearing a tree sweater and it's gonna be a forest island. Or do you mean me in real life? I also kind of do, because I'm wearing white and green, so. All right, let me close up the gate on my, on Twin Leaf. All my islands are named after Pokemon towns, in case you didn't catch. So my main island is called Twin Leaf. We've also had Flow Aroma. We've had, I made a Little Root one at some point. And then, oh no, what did we call the, oh, Heart Home, we called the fall one. And then this one is Moss Deep, the one we're currently working on, which will be the Forest Island. Do, 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 do. Okay. Gonna put this one to sleep for now. There we go. Thank you. Percy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, just hang on a second. Sorry, that's fine. I knew Jack had started to make me some tea, and I was just checking he hadn't forgotten, like, left it and forgotten about it, but that's okay. Percy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a good day so far. Happy Thursday to ya. Okay, so we want to dump some of our stuff for now. Let's... I think we can drop these here. For now. We got room to drop the saplings. Okay. I'm gonna put some of the furniture items back into my storage. And then we'll just start in on the villager hunt. So, if you missed it last week, basically I don't have a specific list of villagers that we're going for. It's more just vibes. Very vibes based. So it's, like I said, this is going to be a forest themed island. In terms of villagers, I'm basically looking for ones that I think are cute. I'm looking for a lot of like plain colors, sort of like regular looking animals, if that makes sense. We've got, well, that's not what I was trying to do. We have a few villagers on the island who aren't staying, ones who have moved on that I that haven't moved away yet. But of the villagers that we are keeping, we have Punchy, Gladys, Yuka, and Nan. So that's sort of the vibe. I mean, Yuka's blue, not like a neutral color, but it's like dark blue, and she's a koala, so it still fits. But that's sort of the vibe we're going for. So blacks and whites would be good. Dark colors, and ones that I think are cute, pretty much. In theory, I don't want to have like duplicates. So either a villager who's on another island that I've done, particularly if it's my main island, because those villagers don't move, don't leave, they stay. So that's permanent. So ideally not a duplicate villager in that sense. And also it would be nice to have all unique animal species, potentially. Although there are certain animal species that I think don't really fit the forest theme. So I will just be excluding pretty much all of them. No, I actually didn't want Nook shopping, but we can look what's in here. Because you never know. Okay. I actually wanted to check the Nook Miles ones for which fence is in there. Because it changes. I think I got that log fence actually. Do I want the bamboo one? I might do actually. Just looking at it, it could work. Or my face light up a bit. I was just gonna say, do I have the miles for that? Seemingly so, but that's probably like all of my Nook miles. Because I was running out last week. I spent the last of my miles pretty much on tickets. So, oh, I did just collect some though. Okay. Cool. Well, I think we're ready to start the villager hunt then. So yeah. All right, now, something that we like to do when we are villager hunting is we like to try and guess what animal species we think it's gonna be. There's no stakes. There's nothing to, like, get for it. But just bragging rights and the satisfaction of having guessed correctly, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna throw out... I'm gonna start with dog. I'm gonna guess dog for the first one. Here we go. I do have a Nook Mile. You're so right, Orville. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now, I haven't been, like, clearing the Nook Miles Islands of their resources. Since we have to go through quite a few to do the villager hunt, it gets kind of tedious to be collecting all the resources from those islands, even though, realistically, I probably could do with the resources at some point. I haven't really been clearing them all. I've just kind of been shaking the trees looking for the item, the Nook Miles item, and checking for DIYs. And outside of that, not really collecting a whole lot. Unless it's a special island, like the Money Rock Island. Alright, I'm guessing dog. If you got any guesses, get them in now. There we go. I was like, where's my net? It's there. Up, dog. Hi, Chan. Welcome in. Hey, Bossan. Welcome in as well. I hope you both are doing well today. Happy Thursday. Up, dog. It could be. Could be. Oh, the wasps. Oh my gosh. You're doing okay? I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Happy Thursday to you. All right. Oh, well, there's the item. Okay, where's the villager? Are they back here somewhere? No. Are they over here? Oh, there they are. Hello. It's Peggy. Drive by again. I'm afraid my data is running out rapidly. My Wi-Fi isn't arriving until the 4th of December. Oh, that's so long. Oh my goodness. I get that though. I feel that. Thank you so much for popping in to say hi. I hope that I hope the new place, I assume that means it's because you're at the new place. That's exciting. Super tired. My whole day was centered on this 15-minute appointment. Massive train delays, rainy. Oh no. Happy I'm home now. 5 hours later. Oof. Oh man, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the appointment went okay. I know that the travels around it were not good. And I hope that you are getting nice and cozy now that you are back. Also, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate that. Heck yeah. Thank you for watching 3 streams in a row. I appreciate it. I am indeed. Heck yeah. Slowly working and been unpacking in the evenings. Oh, Chan, that's so exciting. Heck yeah. Congrats. Fair enough, Boston. All right, we're heading home. We're heading home. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Another ticket. I'm gonna guess horse. I'm guessing horse for this island. Do, 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 do. I do have a Nook Mouse ticket. Here we go. Yes, thank you, Hey, it's Botley. Yes, the voting closes for the Disabled Creators Awards on Sunday at, I think, midnight. Well, like 11:59 p.m. Sunday, November 30th. Eastern time, that is. So, if you haven't voted yet, I'm nominated in a few categories, and I would appreciate your vote. I'm sure you'll find some of your other favorite creators in there as well, especially if you're in, you know, there's a lot of streamers that I am, like, mutuals with and sort of run in adjacent circles, basically. So, I'm sure you'll find some familiar usernames in there. Yes, Vossen, yes, I am. Oh my gosh, it's a dog! Damn, I guessed dog last time. Yes, I have, well, I have, very disabling ADHD. And then I also have, chronic fatigue syndrome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's what?
A little cold.
Oh, I think that was a little cold. I was like, how did that happen? Thank you. Do they have a site or some other visible online presence? The awards themselves, no, but the DC3, which is the Disabled Content Creators Collective, group does, I believe, have a, card page. So yeah. Oh. Yes, Jack has warned me that the tea is a little bit full. That's okay, though. Oh, hi, Joey. Are you coming in because your dad was just in here and you're like, oh, what's going on? That's too hot for me to drink right now. Hi, honey. How you doing? Yeah, there are different things that I am able to do and not able to do, you know, like no two disabilities are identical. Like some other people who are disabled are able to do things I'm not able to do, and vice versa, stuff like that. I've got my like schedule and my content creation and stuff like that to a place that, like, to a schedule that really works for me right now. Yeah, so the main thing is the chronic fatigue syndrome, which is basically a like very severe form of fatigue, basically, where if you overexert yourself, physically, mentally, both, if you overexert yourself, you can end up in it's called post-exertional malaise. It's just basically a very, very bad, tired state. That's a very like simplified way of describing it, but that's basically what it is. And the being in that period of time can last a very, very long time. So even if you only, like, you know, you do like 30 minutes of something, but it's 30 minutes that's too much, and you could be recovering from that for like days to weeks, and sometimes not recovering at all. There are like instances where it can have lasting effects on people's health. Good boy. So yeah, so that's the sort of main thing for me. Like I said, I do also have ADHD, which is, you know, also difficult to manage at times. Certainly with the executive dysfunction that comes with, can be very difficult at times. So yeah, that's the sort of main thing. It's if I have overexerted and I am then fatigued, it can be very difficult to do anything. And it's also another part of it is making sure that I don't overexert myself, and sort of managing my energy in that way. So yeah, those are the main sort of things that I deal with. So yeah, and CFS can lead to a lot of like brain fog and stuff like that. It has a few other like symptoms that it can cause as well. It can cause sleep disturbances. I've had a lot of sleep disturbances for a long time, longer I think than I've been dealing with the CFS, but yeah, it can cause like insomnia and stuff like that, which obviously then has its own issues, you know. So the things that I am able to do to help are basically just a lot of it is energy management. I'm actually on the wait list right now to see the specialist so that I can get sort of more specialist help, basically. That is help that is more specialized, not more help. As in, yeah. So that I can get some like specialized help, but it's basically about energy management, not putting yourself into post-exertional malaise is a lot of it. There are well, so I'm right now I'm trialing taking a creatine supplement, which some studies have shown to help, but then also it's just treating some of the other symptoms. So for example, it can cause insomnia, and so then you know, you can try and, like, for example, take medication to help with the insomnia, but then, you know, that's only helping that part of it, basically. So thank you, Vossen. I appreciate that. I have an appointment later. I have an appointment in December, so I've at least like got one on the calendar because I was on the wait list for a long time. So that should be good. But yeah, and I think it's important that people talk about stuff like that sometimes. Not to say if you are someone who experiences, you know, if you have a disability or anything like that, that's not to say you have to talk about it. That's not what I'm saying. But there is a benefit to some people, at least, talking about it. You know, spreading awareness and making people feel like validated in their own experiences and comfortable to potentially share their own experiences if they want to, stuff like that. So I'm always happy to talk about stuff. I think that it's really important to talk about it. Really appreciate the education. I don't know much about CFS, so thank you for explaining. I don't really either, to be honest. Well, I mean, now more so, but like, I hadn't ever really heard of it before. Oh, hello, this is Naomi, I think, right? Yeah. I had never really heard of it before it was starting to be brought up in conversations by the doctor. How did you find out? So I had been experiencing the tiredness and stuff for a while, and the way that CFS is diagnosed is basically by ruling out everything else. Within certain symptoms, you know, obviously if the symptoms you're experiencing are like a persistent cough and they rule out everything else, that's that's not CFS. Like the ruling everything else out and having the relevant symptoms. But yeah, there isn't really a test. I say there isn't, as far as I know, I was told, there isn't like a test for, because they don't know a whole lot about it yet. They don't even really know like a lot about what it even is or does in the body, which sucks. But yeah, they don't really test for it. They test for anything else that could be causing it. So I went through a series of tests with my GP, basically. Several rounds of blood tests, and I think they did I always get echocardiogram and electrocardiogram mixed up. I think they did an EKG, which is electro, I think. I don't know. They did one of those. And like I said, several blood tests and stuff, and also tried me on some vitamin supplements in case it was a deficiency. And when all of those were negative, they were like CFS, basically. So, yeah. So because of the insomnia that you went to the GP? No. So I've been dealing with insomnia for a lot longer than I've been dealing with the sort of overall fatigue. So I went to the GP for the tiredness for the most part. Just like a very severe and persistent lack of energy, basically. But yeah. Yeah. You drink some of my tea. BJ, welcome in. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving in England? I assume that is what you mean by EN. BJ, I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm gonna answer that in two ways. The people of England generally do not celebrate Thanksgiving. No. Do I personally celebrate it while in England? Also, no, for the most part. We never really were huge on Thanksgiving growing up. My mom is American, but we didn't really do a whole lot of Thanksgiving stuff. I have, for, I would say like 50% of the years in the last 5 years, done a little like, I do like turkey burgers and sweet potato fries, because I'm not gonna roast a turkey. I'll sometimes do like a little meal for it, but we don't really celebrate it for the most part, no. So yeah. Well, thank you, boss, and I appreciate that. Okay. I haven't really been guessing because I've been talking about that while I was doing the things, but I'm gonna put in a guess for this one. I'm guessing cat. Does anyone have any villager animal species that they would like to throw in a guess for? You're in the US, right, BJ? If so, happy Thanksgiving, if you celebrate. Yeah, I'm gonna go cat. You're saying koala? I will say, even though Thanksgiving is not really celebrated in the UK, they have decided to adopt Black Friday, which I think is odd. Every time I see it, I'm like, what? You don't do Thanksgiving. Don't, like, if you want to do a big sale, fine, but like what? I don't know. I just always think it's silly to like do Black Friday, but because Black Friday is like tied to Thanksgiving, you know? I don't know. But anyway, I double vote with my other emails. I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea. Very possibly. Yeah, all the holiday things in the stores I see are Christmas themed. Would that also be the case in the US? Yeah, I think, oh, it's a tiger. It's Bianca, I think? No, it's a different one. Bianca is, she's a white leopard, I think, right? Yeah, I think there's not usually loads of Thanksgiving decor. I think Christmas decor is a lot more of a thing. But well, that's true. Yeah, actually, yeah, you don't. That's a good point, Harold. Good point. So probably not. Also adopted here in the Netherlands. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's become like such a big thing of Black Friday, and I'm always like, you don't do Thanksgiving. But yeah. Yeah, Star's getting their Christmas stuff out. Cause I was in California in October, so like before Halloween. So there would have been like some Halloween stuff out, and I think like some sort of fall / Thanksgiving-y stuff, but there was also Christmas stuff out when I was there in October. So oh, is that for the voting, Vossen? I can't remember who is not. If Fletch, I think Fletch is nominated in that category. I think that Fletch is a very good advocate, but I can't remember specifically who's nominated in which categories. But also, if you're not familiar with anyone in a category, you can probably just leave it blank as well. I would imagine. I would think it should let you leave one blank. I think. Yeah, because I know I nominated Fletch for a few categories, and I think that might have been one of them. You left a bunch of them blank. Yeah. Yeah, I think with stuff like that, if you're not familiar with any of the candidates, then like I think it's perfectly valid to leave it blank. I was looking at the not the same thing really, but I was looking at the Game Awards things. Jack and I were looking at them last night and talking about them, and I was looking and I was like, for example, like in the VR AR category, I was like, I haven't played any of these. I don't really play VR games in general. So I was like, I haven't played any of these. I'm just not going to vote in this category, and that's okay. All right, get your guesses in for animals on this one. I'm going to go bear. The big bears, not the cubs. Because they're different animal species in this. I'm going to go bear. And if it's a cub, then I'll give myself a half point. There's no points, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Good reminder from Nightbot, everyone make sure you're taking care of yourself. Very important. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you've had your meds if it's the appropriate time for you to have done so. Very important. But keep going koala until you get a koala. That sounds good, Harold. I did say last week, actually, that there were a couple of koalas that I could think of who would fit the island and I would take, so maybe you'll manifest one of them. We do already have a koala, but like, it's fine. It's cool. I think I said it because Sydney, and why are we looking at... Well, I was getting there, Jack. I was waiting for a good time. I was waiting for a good time to do it. But welcome in, Jack. That was a good time. No, I know. I was giving it a second to ask about the species. I was giving it a second, and then I was coming to a place further away from where the villager might be. You could do the command, you know. There's a command. You could just do the command. All right, the thing that Jack is referring to is that if you didn't know, for the last couple of years, we as a community have done our own Game of the Year celebrations. Now, this isn't like the regular Game Awards where there's a short list and you gotta vote on which one you think should win. You just get to pick your personal Game of the Year. So there's a Google form there. I haven't decided when the stream is going to be, so I don't know when the deadline for that form is, but sooner rather than later, ideally. They normally take place at the end of December, normally between Christmas and New Year's, is when we do it, because it's like our end of year celebration, basically. So I don't have a deadline for the form yet, but aim to have it completed by mid-December for now. Excuse me. I'll update when I do have dates. But for now, there is the Google form. So there are spots for your #1 video game of 2025, as well as a runner-up. If you, hi Jordan, welcome in. Happy time zone to you. I hope you're doing well. There's a spot for a runner-up if you really can't decide between 2 games. And then there's also a spot for tabletop/board gaming as well, in a separate section. Now, it doesn't have to be a game that came out this year for the game of the year. It just is the game that was most impactful to your 2025. Whatever metric you want to use for that, if you want to do the game that you spent the most time playing. Oh, it's a gorilla. Hello. I don't know which the gorillas are called, but that's okay. But yeah, happy time zone to you as well, Jordan. I hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah, whatever metric you want to use, just your personal game of 2025. And then if you want to submit anonymously, you can. And if you want to put in a little sentiment of why you picked the game, basically a little testimony, you can do that as well. We'll go through them on stream towards the end of the year, which will be in about a month's time because it's the 27th of November now. But yeah, have a good lurk, Harold. Time to go freshen up and get started with the day. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you for lurking. Oh yeah, game of the year. It's game of the year time. Voted, heck yeah. I do also have response editing turned on, so I think you need to be logged in to your Google to like enable that, but you can. Thank you for voting for me also, Boston. I appreciate it. Sorry, I realized that, yeah, I was talking about the 2 things like simultaneously. I do have response editing turned on for the game of the year form, so you can go in and if you want to like start filling it out and then come back to it later, or if you like change your mind about something, you can go in and edit it up until the deadline for submissions, which again, I haven't decided when the deadline is yet, but when I do. Oh, I can already see the villager. I think I saw, I thought I saw maybe rabbit ears, but then also I think it maybe looked like a hippo. I think. Oh, neither. It's a horse. That's a very, like, handsome and quite, like, simple-looking horse. You know? Like, no, like, funky colors or designs or anything. Elmer. I don't think I've ever seen this villager before. Tenderfoot? The nickname is Tenderfoot. Stop, that's so cute. Are they a lazy? I was trying to tell from the dialogue. Are they a lazy villager? I've never seen this. Now, I don't like the outfit that they're wearing. That doesn't, like, but that's not the end of the world. I might take this horse, you know? I might take this horse. We might be done with our villager hunt. I think. Elmer, stop. Let me get a good look at you. They do also have, like, bright blue eyelids, but that's, you know, that's okay, I think. So much nature. Every place you look is nature. It's real neat. Yeah, okay, this sounds like lazy villager dialogue. I love the lazy villagers. It might be my favorite of the personality types, to be honest. I could stay here forever pointing at stuff saying, that's nature. I love that. I'm gonna invite Elmer. I've never seen this villager before. And you know, I'm not, like, huge on the horse villagers, just the like, as a whole. I'm gonna take this horse that I've never seen before. Lydia, thank you for being here. Welcome in. Vossen, have a good lurk. Good luck with your tasks. Thank you for lurking. Vossen, thank you for being here as well. I can't wait. What should I do to move to Mod Steve? If I call your Mr. Tom Nook, he'll tell me everything. Yes. Hell yeah. A new villager. You know? Because my thing is that, like, I end up in just my same sort of biases where I'll just pick the same few, like, classic cuties. Okay, so did I do it? Hang on, I gotta speak to them again. I always get paranoid. I'm like, did I do it right? I think so. Hopefully, I think so. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Our follow alerts are anonymous. If you want to remain anonymous, that's totally cool. Otherwise, we have a channel point redeem you can use to let us know that that was you. But welcome in. Oh yeah, we did it. We're done with our villager hunt. Unless I did something. The fact that the dialogue was like, oh, so what do I need to do? Oh, I need to speak to Tom Nook. Okay, that makes me a little bit, like, worried. I don't know. Is it little lollipop? Did I say that right? Maybe. Maybe not. There's an extra L. Little lollipop? I'm not sure, but welcome in. Let me know what we should call you. And thank you for following and for letting me know that you followed. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a nice Thursday so far. Have a good lurk as well, Lydia. I hope that the cleaning goes okay. All right, I gotta go over to the empty plot to check that I did it right. Oh yeah, we had a campsite villager on this day. I forgot. Where it's down here somewhere, I think, right? Oh, here we go. Sold. Elmer's new home. Yeah. A new cutie. A new cutie. We love to see it. We love to see it. All right, end of stream. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. All right, cool. Well, now I can roll it forward to the correct date. Had it perfect the first time? Little lollipop. Boost Turtle, welcome in. Very nice you branch out for sure. Everyone has their faves. I do agree that most of the time it's the same top 10 villagers over and over. Yeah, I'm very, like, a lot of my favorites are the ones that are, like, everyone agrees are just, like, classically cute. You know, like Goldie, Bo, Maple, Molly, stuff like that. Now, I'm not gonna be just filling the island with, like, that list. Because, like I said, I don't want, like, too many duplicates, and a lot of them have been on my other islands, so. Yeah. But, yeah, in my head, I was sort of like, oh, who do I think I might take, basically? And I was going through, and a lot of the ones I was thinking of are, like, pretty typical ones. You know, I was thinking, like, I thought of Agnes because, like I said, I do want a lot of, like, darker colors, and, like, black and white. Right, Agnes is the black pig, I think. Right? I'm pretty sure. Well, that's who I mean. I think it's Agnes. I was thinking of her. I was thinking of, oh, is it, what's the dark blue bear? Is it Poncho? Dark blue bear cub? Yeah, Poncho. Poncho would be cute. There's a couple koalas. Now I have Eugene on my main island, and we had Gonzo on our Cherry Blossom Island. I would take Gonzo again if he came up in a villager hunt. I would also take Ozzy in terms of koalas. We already have Yuka. Sydney is a little too brightly colored. Melba's too, like, pastel-y and stuff like that, so. You love Poncho? Have him on your island? Oh my gosh, he's very cute. I remember looking when I was doing the Fall Town Island. He was on my short list for a little while, but did not ultimately end up on the island. So, okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're going to roll the day forward because this is on yesterday's date. So we're gonna put it to the correct date. We're going to do the sort of daily tasks, the daily admin, and then we're gonna start in on some decorating. Might need to restart my laptop to update. It's becoming laggy. Postponed it for 2 weeks now. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oops, nope. Well, let's close it. We will roll the date forward. Because this is on yesterday, like I said. Okay. And then I'm going to take a quick BRB while that's going. We're actually due ads in a minute anyway, so I'm just going to run those really quickly. So if you're not subscribed, you'll get a couple minutes of ads, but whether you're subscribed or not, it is a great opportunity to take a little break. Refill your waters if you need to, have a stretch, have a snack, give your eyes a break from your screens, etc. Take your meds, grab them if you haven't yet. I'm going to step away for a quick BRB, and then we will continue with the Animal Crossing in a couple minutes. All right, BRB, here we go. I'm back. The ads are just finishing up, but that's fine. We'll swap back to our Switch sound. I will feed Eric with coconuts until he gives me his photo. I've already checked with Katrina. She confirms I have max friendship with Eric. Oh, I didn't know that was something. I've never really interacted with Katrina, to be honest. But that's cool. Confirms I have max friendship. Maybe I need to get rid of the cockroach in my house. Oh, maybe. Love that though. Okay, welcome back from ads, everyone. Thank you for sticking through the adverts. I appreciate that. I actually need to drink my tea before it gets too cold as well. All right. What's Isabel saying? Right now in Mozdeep, it's 2:52. Well, that's not right. How did it end up like 15 minutes ahead? That's weird. Oh, we could do the Turkey Day event. Maybe. We'll see. Also, Elmer's here. Heck yeah. You okay, honey? My dog is sitting on the couch just there. He's not very. His head's up. He's like not settled. Oh, he's gone back down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got that new cushion so you'd have somewhere to rest your head. Yeah, I got you a new cushion, honey. Oh yeah, we're gonna have the Turkey Day music because it's Turkey Day all day. So the music's not gonna change. We'll see if I get sick of the Turkey Day music. And if we do, we'll switch it to non-game music, which won't be in the VOD. So if you watch them back on YouTube, then might not end up with music at that point, but we'll see. Oh, nice to meet another fellow Earth sign. Heck yeah. Same to you. I don't... What's Sagittarius? Because that's... My big three are Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries. Aries is a fire sign. I know that. I know Taurus obviously is Earth sign. That's the one you mean. I assume that's the one you mean. But yeah, what's Sagittarius? That could be Earth. Like, just guessing based on vibes, I would guess it was Earth. Maybe air? Because you shoot an arrow and it flies through the air? I have no idea what Sagittarius is. Some of them it's like very obvious. And then other ones it's not. Sag is fire? I guess that makes sense because he's a warrior. Okay, that also makes sense. Yay, 4 days in a row. Go me. Well, fair enough. Well, my main one is Earth. I actually have a... What's it called when you have, like, 3 of the same... Helios? No. What's it? I don't know. When you have 3 of the... I have 3 Tauruses in my thing. I had a friend of mine was really into astrology and told me so. Stellium, that's the one. I was like, what? Again, Helio is as a prefix means sun. Well, you know, I wasn't like in a completely different realm, but stellium, there you go. Yeah. I have a Taurus. Do you say a Taurus stellium? Or would you say I think that's how you would say it. Anyway, I don't remember all my other placements though. I just remember being told I got 3 Tauruses in there. But yeah. Those of y'all who know, if you want to share your signs, your big 3, feel free. I'm Taurus Sun, Sag Moon, Aries Rising. That's me. That's me. Excuse me. What do we got in here? Do we want any of this stuff? Probably not, to be honest, but... Well, I'll take the tree saplings, actually, and the old tire. You never know. Ah, fuck it, I'll take the boot as well. Alright. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I love them in their little hats. They're so cute. I guess we should speak to everyone as well, because we should say hello. Hi, Punchy. Today is food day. Yes, it is food day. I kind of want to cook too, but Grandma always said you shouldn't do stuff on an empty stomach. I mean, they brought in this Franklin, who's like a world-class chef, to like cook for everyone, so I feel like it would almost be rude of you to cook your own stuff. You know? Anyone who's not out here right now is probably back home, hard at work, making a Turkey Day feast, or is Elmer, who just moved in. I wish that the NPCs, like the shop NPCs, turned up here. That would be fun. Oh, that was Punchy. Very spooked Punchy. I'm a double Cap in the big 3 and a Leo. Nice. Capricorn. Is Capricorn water? Because they're a goat, but they're a goat with like a fishtail usually, right? Capricorn water? Maybe. Cap is Earth? See, what do I know? All I know is that Aquarius is not water. Because even though it's... Right? No, wait. Am I getting... Hang on, I might be getting mixed up because there's a misconception about Aquarius. Because it's aqua, but then also it says air in it. But now I'm like, hang on a second, wait. Am I remembering the correction to the misconception or the misconception? Oh, no. Now I have doubts. Oh, shoot. Never mind. I'm not even going to speak... I'm not even going to speak confidently on that. Because there's a misconception about between it being water and air. And some... But now I don't remember which one is correct and which one is the misconception people have. No, stop. Give me my shovel. There we go. See? Because it's the Aquarius, the water bearer. So I feel like people would assume it was water, which would mean it was air. I think. I can't carry anything else. Oh, despicable. Why am I holding so much stuff? What the heck? Oh, I gotta go get these fossils assessed. Why do I have a flea? Okay, well, it's fine. Anyway, I'm a Virgo, actually very happy because I relate to Virgo stereotypes the most. Oh, heck yeah. Nice. All right, let's go in here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying it would be nice if some of the the non-villager NPCs showed up at events like that sometimes. Like if, for example, one of Timmy or Tommy, because they wouldn't like it. I don't want them to like just close the shop. So maybe one of them can be in here and the other one can be out, and then maybe they can switch. And likewise with the Able sisters, although Sable probably wouldn't go to the event, but also doesn't like talking to the customers, so also probably wouldn't want to be left in charge of the shop. Maybe not for the Able sisters, but I don't know. Do I want this smoker? Actually, you know, I think I already have one somewhere. Oh, do I want a light? Hung from the ceiling. Oh, I don't have a pro deck. Oh, that's fine then. It is an air sign. Okay, okay. Because that was my thought originally, because I was like, people assume it's water because it's Aquarius, the water bearer, but it's not because it says air in it. But then I was like, what if I'm remembering the correction, you know? I was too confident in what I remembered that I thought it might have been the misconception. I have this like, and it's not a similar thing, but it gives me a similar feeling. When I'm driving and there's text written on the road that says no entry, but it's upside down because it's for people going the other way, as in I can go the way I'm going, but they can't, you know? But because I can read it clearly upside, even though it's upside down, I'm like, well, I can read that. Like, my brain can read it too well for there to be an immediate block of like, oh, that's not for me because it's upside down text. Which is, it's not, it gives me a similar feeling. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I was too confident. And then, and then it made me feel like I was remembering the wrong one. So, an ingredient exchange went to a, oh, right. Okay, that's part of the event. I thought that, I got confused because he was cooking at the thing and I was like, oh, he's going to give me a cooking recipe. But no, he's cooking because of the event. Also, where I live, signs are constantly hitting knocked over. So like, I would have no idea. That's fair. That's fair. All three of the earth signs here right now. Yeah. Heck yeah. So it's Virgo. Wait, I got to scroll back up. It's Virgo, Capricorn, and me, Taurus. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Earth signs rise up. The other house there is Plucky's house, and Plucky is at the plaza. That's fine. I'm just going in and speaking to everyone. I don't know if it'll count for the purposes of speak to your villagers every day. It's for the event? It should still count. I don't know. But yeah, I'm like, there's writing on the road. It says like no entry, but it's upside down because it's not for me. For people going the other way. But I'm like, I can still read it. So my brain doesn't immediately go, oh, that text is upside down. It's not for me. My brain goes, oh, that says no entry. And I'm like, wait. Hell yeah, Nan. I love that for you. Couldn't find an oyster? I'll consider it. I have to go diving for that, though, and that's a real pain in the butt. I do think that the Turkey Day event is fun, though. I think that it's a fun way of, like, sort of pulling things from real-life celebrations of Thanksgiving, in this instance, into the in-game event, while also incorporating in-game mechanics, like making you, like, go fishing or diving for different recipe ingredients, and then trading them for the stuff that, like, I think the way that it's done is really cool. I personally don't, like, do it every year just because I am not fussed with what you get and also have done it before. And I kind of find it tedious. But, objectively, I do think it was a really, well, not objectively, but, you know what I mean, though. I do think that it was done really well for, like, for the game, if that makes sense. So, I think that's cool. Have we spoken to everyone now? Except, well, not Elmer, who's just moved in. That house fits our aesthetic very well as well, the outside. Now, I'm going to change their houses, including the exteriors, if we need to. But this one fits already, so. Took your advice and moved here as quick as I could. Hell yeah. Very quick, in fact, because it's literally just the next day. Now, I can already see from the wallpaper and flooring that they have a house that looks like the outside, which, if you've been around here before, you'll know that I'm not a fan of. I don't like the houses that look like the outside because it's inside. You're inside your house. But I am going to be changing all of the house interiors at some point to fit the theming a little bit better, and also just to be, well, if it's a case like that where it's not a house interior that I like, I'm going to make it cute, and I'm also going to give them more functional stuff. Because sometimes they, like, barely have any house furniture. They have, like, you know, different, like, their house is like an office or a schoolhouse or something like that. And I'm like, where is the stuff that you need to live? This is your house, you know, where's your kitchen? Where's your bed? So I'm going to be giving them all actual houses as well. Okay. I thought that last time I spoke to Sable, she also didn't give me a pattern. So I figured we were done, but I was just checking. Plus, it's nice to say hi. It's nice to say hi. We'll just check. I don't want to buy like too much stuff. So we'll just have a quick little look. Okay. All good. Okay. Now, I've been having a think about the decorating between the last stream and this stream. I've been having to think about it. I'm still unsure about custom designs. For those who don't already know, I don't have Nintendo Online for this Switch. So I have to make all my own custom designs. Now I did start making some dirt. I don't love it so far, but I can keep editing it. However, that's like a really long and tedious process to make like dirt paths and then make the dirt look really good and then also make all the different variations of the dirt path. I was like, that's a lot. So what I think I'm gonna do is start decorating, but use the in-game dirt path. I'm gonna use the in-game dirt path and see how it looks. Potentially just stick with the in-game dirt path and just supplement the decor with like a few small custom designs, just sort of here and there. Or I will use the in-game dirt path, decide I don't like it, and then I'll just know where to go back and put custom design dirt once I've made it. That's the plan, because it means that we can like actually start decorating. Otherwise, it would be hard to start decorating without at least some of the custom designs, or at least like a draft version of them, basically. So that would mean that we'd have to like do all of that before we could really dive in on any of the actual decorating, which is not ideal. So we're gonna do that. That is my plan. And we might just stick with the in-game dirt pathing and supplement it with a few custom designs, or I'll replace it. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Now, there's too much stuff in my inventory. I guess I can keep those in storage for now. I'm gonna go assess those fossils so we can sell them, and I'm gonna sell the bugs as well too. My brain just gave me Timmy and Tammy. Timmy and Tommy. And then I don't think any of this is for the outside, but, oh, I suppose the plants maybe. And then we're just gonna go start, decorating. Basically. Is the plan? Let's change our outfit first. Do, 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 do. No one better turn up at my house. I don't really have any like work boots on this character. We're gonna go with the rain boots. I like doing the apron sometimes, that's fun. Or like the reindeer sweater. That could be cute. Do we want the, oops, nope, I was trying to, do we want the dark jeans? No, I'm gonna stick with the light ones. Yeah, that'll do. All right, there's our look. Okay. Oh, I guess I better change our title because we are no longer doing a villager hunt. Okay. There we go. Now, I need to finish my tea real quick. Hang on. Do we think the Turkey Day music is going to get annoying because it's just going to be that on repeat? Possibly. Oh, I did it. Because the trade-off is that we put the non-game music back on. But the problem with that is that when we put the VODs up, they won't have any music in them. Because the VOD track doesn't have Spotify on it, so we can play whatever music we like. Oh my goodness, welcome in! Welcome in! Studying with Thomas. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Were you doing some studying? You were doing some co-working. Heck yeah, we love to see it. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. I hope you had a good co-working stream. For those of you who are new, it's nice to meet you. My name's Haley. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer. We do all sorts of different things. We do some co-working as well sometimes. We do some cozy gaming, including a lot of indie titles. Today, excuse me, sorry. I just downed my tea. Today we are playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons. We just finished up a little villager hunt, and now we are starting in on some terraforming and decorating. Oh, heck yeah. If anybody needs to raid and run or dip into lurk, totally understandable. Tan, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, friend. Happy Thursday. If anyone needs to head out, totally no worries at all. Make sure you get some good self-care. Thomas, if you need to go de-stream, then all good. And I appreciate y'all coming along with the raid. Study break, heck yeah. I hope you had a good co-working stream. Hope it went well. Andrew, welcome in as well. Thank you for coming along with the raid. I hope y'all are having a good Thursday. Yeah, so we're gonna dive in on some terraforming and decorating. So the plan for this island is it's gonna be a very natural forest island is the plan. I'm gonna take this tree with me. Natural forest island. I'm gonna be doing a fair amount of terraforming, lots of trees, obviously, lots of like wood stakes and stuff like that is the plan. But I haven't really done any decorating yet, because we have just been, we're still quite early in this playthrough, not in terms of real world time, because I started it like many months ago, but in terms of in-game. There's a lot. Oh, well, there's a lot at stake. Yeah, I haven't really done any decorating yet. We've just been basically progressing with the start of game tasks, and then also doing some villager hunts and stuff like that previously. So we are gonna start in on the actual decorating now, I think. Exciting times. I was testing a couple things for my stream later because I have my very first collab. Oh my gosh, heck yeah. Yes, you used to be called Nature King Thomas. Yes. Yes, you did tell me. I hope that your collab goes well. That's so exciting. Heck yeah. I hope that you worked out everything you needed to. And that the stream later goes well as well. Heck yeah. What are you going to be getting up to? There's a lot at stake. Where's the secure vampires? Yes, very true. Do I have the... Hang on. Do I have the Dark Dirk? No. Because the... if I were to use one of the in-game dirt paths, I think I probably would use the lighter one. But right now, the lighter one is just going to be like almost the same color as the dirt. Oh, I'm not going to have the Nook Miles. The lighter one is going to be like the same color as the dirt in-game, which I don't really like. But I mean, I can't see my total miles, but I suspect I don't have enough. Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm just gonna stick with the light one then. Which, like I said, is probably the one I would use, like, when the island is more done, because it's not gonna be set in this time of year. I'm gonna have it like spring or summer, so the grass and the trees are green. But alas, that's okay. That's all right. We'll just have to use our imaginations. Okay, I'm gonna start in this back left corner, because that is where I cleared some space when I first got access to the island designer. That's where I cleared some space. So we're just gonna start up there. Also, we've got Blather's tent is back here, so that's sort of one of the only like landmarks that's in place where it's actually gonna be. All of my shops and most of my villager houses are on the beach so that they're out of the way. The only other thing that's in place is the plaza because that doesn't move. You're doing some co-working for your club. That's exciting. Heck yeah. I hope you have a nice time. But yeah, Blather's tent. You can leave it as a tent if you just never donate anything, but you can't change its location in tent form, which I found out the hard way the last time I did that for an island. So we had to put it up here from the get-go. So this is the only thing other than the plaza that's in the place it's going to be in. So this is a good place to start with some terraforming and decorating, basically. And like I said, I cleared some of the cliffs here already. So, good reminder from Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. Okay, I'm gonna have some water. Y'all hydrate up. Very important. Okay. No, I'm good, thanks, Blathers. I know you need 15 more exhibit items, bestie. It's not gonna happen. The goal is to, like I said, have this be a very, like, natural forest island. I was trying to not upgrade Nook's Cranny, but, you know, I did a silly mistake, and that didn't plan out, but it's fine. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. So yeah, I was trying to not upgrade Nook's Cranny, but alas. But yeah, so we want things to be like as rural and natural as possible, and the big museum building, as cool as it is, doesn't fit with that vibe. So we aren't donating any items to Blathers because otherwise this is going to get upgraded into a full museum, and we don't want that. So, oh, are these flowers going to get in my way? I don't have the inventory space to clear them all. Well, I can clear some of them. I suppose these ones can probably stay because we don't want to change the shape, like, in front of his house, well, his tent, too much, because you need space to, like, walk into it. But we can clear some of these ones. We are going to need to also get rid of some of these trees, unfortunately, but that's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, do we got any? I think I cleared most of them. Okay, well, I haven't cleared all of them, but I did clear a lot of them, I think. All right, so we'll just clear a few more of these. So the plan is to have, like, lots of winding rivers and cliffs and stuff like that. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, this is just one tree branch as well. Okay. I'm gonna drop this here as well. Yeah. Lots of winding rivers, and cliffs, lots of terraforming. I haven't really done a whole lot of terraforming in my decorating previously, so it's gonna be a bit of a new experience for me. Like, I've done some terraforming, just not, like, huge, big, changes to it, basically. So that'll be something to experiment with and figure out as we go, basically. Should be exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go sell the fossils that just got assessed, and also maybe a couple of the flowers, because I have quite a lot of mums. I don't really think I need to keep them. So, yeah. We gonna sell them. Hello again, Timmy and Tommy. I return. I return. Yes, thank you. Hey, it's Botley. Yes, voting is still open. I know we talked about it a little earlier in the stream, but for those of you who weren't here, voting is still open for the Disabled Creators Awards. I am nominated in 6 different categories. So if you haven't voted yet, and you'd like to vote for me, I would appreciate it. A lot of our friends of the stream are nominated in a few different categories as well. So have a look through the nominations. You might see some familiar names there. I probably don't need this wall-mounted phone, to be honest. Yeah, let's just sell the mums. Honestly, we can just sell the stack of tree branches, too. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking through all the stuff. Okay, cool. We gonna get some money. Oh, that was actually less than I thought it was gonna be with all the fossils in it. That's okay. We did still max out our wallet, though, so we need to go back to the ABD to drop some off. Otherwise, that's just gonna take up an extra inventory slot for no reason. You know? Okay. some sap. Oh no, I don't have any bush saplings. Oh, are that these? Oh yeah. Okay. Might bring a couple of those. Yeah, I'll bring a, because I don't want to do a bunch of terraforming but not decorate yet, and then have to like navigate the cliffs a bunch to go back and place decorations, if that makes sense. So it would be good to kind of do a bit while we're going. So having tree saplings, bush saplings, and flowers seeds now is helpful, so that we can put some of those down on the way, basically. That works. So we could put a couple of our mushrooms here and there as well. I do have a couple just in my inventory, actually. We'll just probably do those. That's fine. Okay. We'll just pop to the ABD real quick. And then... what was the thought I was just having? Shoot. I can't remember. Can't remember. Oh well, it's fine. I have no idea how much is in my pockets. More than 99,000. Just deposit that much. That should be most of it. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if the bag of bells that me and Tommy had given me would still be in there. But no. All right. Because yeah, we want to do a bit of decorating as we go so that we don't have to go back. Like, we don't have to traverse all the cliffs to go, Sorry, hang on a sec. Oh, okay. This feels not... Sorry, it was an email, what was the... Yeah, okay. It was an email that, from the notification, looked as if it said it was from Twitch and said immediate attention needed. And then the preview cut off. But in fact, it is from not an official Twitch email address, I would suggest. The way that it seems as though it's trying to get me to reply with some details for a scam. But on the surface, it looked like it said it was from Twitch and it said immediate attention needed. So I was just checking that really quickly. Lo and behold, it, I think it's a scam. All right, here we go. Now, a lot of these trees are going to get in our way, but that's all right. It is what it is. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is just start in this back corner here. Which I can't add to the cliff. Like, yeah, I can't add to the cliff right away. There has to be like a buffer between where one layer of cliff ends and the next one begins, basically. So like I can put the next layer of cliff here, but I can't put it here because there needs to be this space, basically. So that's cool. Also, I can't put it here, but I can put it here. But it would be at a right angle like that. But that's not the end of the world, I think. Oh, but I can't put it there. Okay. Right. Just figuring out where it can go. Okay. We'll just do like a little bit of cliff. What I think I want to do is have like a couple little waterfalls here. Maybe like two sort of clumps of cliff sort of either side of this area here, and this can sort of be a little, not island, but like a little clump of land back behind the water sort of connects in front, if that makes sense. That's my vision right now. We'll just put a little clump of land here, like a little cliff. And then I'm gonna need to cut down some of those trees, but that's okay. We can round out some of these corners also, so they're not all just right angles. But I think let's get the water in place before we do that. Maybe? You can't put water over a rounded cliff, I believe. Well, we can round like some of these out. I might round out this one as well. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. This is now like too symmetrical though. Like this is the same shape. Well, we'll see. Oops, nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Do this and then knock it down. Okay. Let's go up there then. Yeah. Because we need to be up on that level in order to do the water up here. So, let's go here. Oh, can you not go there? Oh no, because it's on the edge. All right. Shoot. Okay, hang on a sec. Because this is the last tile going this way, it won't do it. So we just, oops, nope, wrong one. We need to add another row, basically. It's been a little while since I've done any terraforming, so I need to refamiliarize myself with the all the rules and stuff like that. That's okay though. Oh, okay. Because I wanted to put some here. There we go. And also here, if it'll let me. If I connect those, though, yeah, it won't let me put one there. I suppose it doesn't need to all be connected up here. Well, that's going back there. Yeah, because I could go here. But not here? No, because this is rounded. Okay. Can go... Oh, no, I can't go here. Because this is rounded. That's okay. Okay. I don't actually want this one going back there, I don't think. Or maybe I do? No, I don't think I do. Okay, let's go with that for now. Let's go with that for now. All right, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna fill a bunch of this in for now. Oops, nope. Because I would like I said, I would like a sort of bit of water sort of from where these two come down, sort of around to where another cliff is going to come down. I would also like some river in front of Blather's tent. Kind of like how it is right now. But I need to figure out like how to connect those two things. Basically. Those of you who haven't said yet, by the way, what are y'all up to for the rest of the day? What's everyone up to on this fine Thursday? If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, I'd love to hear what you're doing for that. Yeah, okay. That's probably okay. Can I jump across that way? Is it? No, I think it's too far. That's fine. Okay, let's just fill some of this in as well. Very satisfying sounds this is. Okay. Breakfast, then nap, then Stranger Things all day. Love the Detroit Lions, but I'll watch them once I'm caught up with Stranger Things. That's fair. Heck yeah. That sounds like a nice little day. What are you having for breakfast? Okay, yeah, we'll kind of fill this in a bit. Gonna fill this. Oops, nope. Fill this in a bit as well. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Just doing my nails, and laundry until sister arrives. Oh, heck yeah. That sounds nice. Hope you have a nice day hanging out with your sister. How are you doing your nails also? I haven't done mine in a little bit. I should, probably get to that at some point. They're too long right now, actually. Long, but, like, undone, so, Fam did Thanksgiving last night, so most likely just leftovers, rice, green bean casserole, and cocktail shrimp. Hell yeah. That sounds like a nice breakfast. Yum, yum. Have the at-home gel set up. Just doing plain clear pink today? Heck yeah. Okay. I think I want to go, like, if it can kind of go and then down to this waterfall. I might change this waterfall, to be fair, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah, it can kind of go like this. Can I jump across there? Yes. Okay, cool. But then this bit, we need to, I'm gonna get rid of this bit, I think. For now. Yeah, okay. I have some more water. It's my throat spray.
Speaking of breakfast, I just had a crunchy breakfast burrito.
That sounds delicious, Scurvy. Hell yeah. Also, welcome and thank you so much for resubscribing. I appreciate that. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Enjoy your emote access. Enjoy your pineapple sub badge. And thank you so much. What was on your breakfast burrito? Hell yeah. That sounds yummy, yummy. Yum, yum. No, I want a breakfast burrito. Dang it. That's okay, though. Okay. How are we looking here? Okay, doing all right. Oh, it was crunchy because there was eggshell in the eggs I made. Oops. Oh, I thought you meant like crunchy, like it was like crispy, or like it had, if you put like tortilla chips in it or something. I know that's a thing people do. Oh, well, less yummy. Oops. Want a burrito and cocktail shrimp right now? Can you get some? Do you have access to either of those things? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Scurvy. Okay, yeah, let's kind of do it like this so it can kind of like sneak around this way. Over to this, this here waterfall. Makes sense. I had to rinse my mouth out because it was so gritty. Oh no. It was hard to eat the rest, but it was egg, cheese, and chicken sausage. Well, that sounds tasty. I'm sorry that it accidentally got some eggshell in it. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Shoot. Oops. No, stop. Yeah, hopefully it was tasty, other than that, I hope. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna do a bit more over here. Yeah, it was. Heck yeah, that's good. No, but I'll have good food later. Well, that's good, Lydia. Okay, yeah, we can kind of do this, I think. Gonna fill this bit in. And maybe also here. Yeah. Okay. How's that? Look, we look. Oh no, that's like the third time I've done that today. I've done the right trigger for opening up the phone, which is surprising. Yeah, that works. I think. I mean, we got to edit the bit that we got to change the shape of it a bit more. And also this bit where it's just straight is not what we're going for, but that's all right. Okay. Good reminder from Nightbot. Thanks, Nightbot. I'm gonna have some more water, in fact. Y'all make sure you're staying hydrated and taking care of yourselves. Very important. Let's do a little bit here. Even Wildcat, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Oh, thank you for grabbing that shout out. Oh, you were doing some Animal Crossing too. Nice. What were you up to in Animal Crossing? Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. I appreciate it. For those of you who are new, it's nice to meet you. My name is Haley. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer. We do all sorts of different games, a lot of cozy games, quite a few indie games. We also do some co-working a couple times a week, occasionally some arts and crafts. Today we are doing some Animal Crossing New Horizons, as you can see. Excuse me, sorry. We were doing a villager hunt a little bit earlier in the stream. We found Elmer, and now we are doing some terraforming. We're just starting in on the decorating portion of what is ultimately going to be our natural forest island, but we haven't really done any decorating for it yet. So, yeah, what were y'all up to in Animal Crossing today? Also, if anyone needs to raid and run, Steven, if you need to head out to de-stream, totally understandable. Oh, thank you so much for that follow as well. I appreciate that. Our follow alerts are anonymous. If you want to remain anonymous, that's totally cool. Or if you would like to make yourself known, we have a channel point redeem you can use to let us know that that was you. But I appreciate it. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to dig here because that's gonna be too close to this tree. Do we want to just dig up this whole tree? Yeah. I think so. I think so. All right. I need my shovel, please. Do mushrooms give you one? Because I know some of the cooked foods give you like more than one energy. Like multiple charges of it. But the fruits and I think the crops are just one. Bopo, welcome in. Some bits of string to play with? Hell yeah. Hear that, Joey? You brought Bopo some bits of string. He's on the couch, half asleep. Bo, I hope you're having a good Thursday. Welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you if you celebrate. Might jump back on later. Oh, onto the Animal Crossing? Nice. He is a good boy. Yeah, you're a very good boy. One of his ears is inside out. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. He's a little bit disoriented. I think he just woke up from a nap. What a life. Celebrating today, seeing my parents and brother. Oh my gosh, heck yeah. I hope you have the best time. Hell yeah. What's your favorite... Actually, this question goes for anyone. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food? I know different people have different things for Thanksgiving, so whatever you usually have for your Thanksgiving celebration, what's your favorite one of those? Pumpkin pie? I haven't really had pumpkin pie in, like, forever. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's upside down. He's showing his tummy. Oh. Oh, that was a big chomp. Well, go get a toy then. Go get a toy and I'll throw it for you. Go get a toy. None of your toys are in here. Go get a toy, silly boy. Go get something. Go on. Don't just lay there and look at me. If you want to play, you have to get a toy. Or just bite your tail. That works too. Whatever floats your boat. Well, there you go. Yeah, go get a toy, honey. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I tried to make pumpkin pie while I was at university, and we didn't have a food processor, so it was like kind of stringy and stuff. Pumpkin wasn't blended properly, so that was kind of sad. Inside out ears are the best. Yeah, I know. Hell yeah, though, Bopo. I hope you have some delicious pumpkin pie today. Only remaining nail from my last set is a stubborn one. With the A for my late doggy. Aw, nice. I'm sorry that the nail is being stubborn, though. Not a bit of pumpkin. Happy to leave that one for you. Yeah, more for Bopo. Pumpkin pie with some whip topping and some coffee. That sounds perfect, Bopo. I hope you can have that today. Or if not today, then tomorrow. Or both. All right, let's dig up another tree. Because I'm sure there's another one that's in our way. Am I gonna leave that one. I think these two might be roughly where I want to put the next cliff, so I'm gonna dig these two up as well. But yeah, I'm not sure that I really had pumpkin pie that much before that either, before my bad attempt. Which was, you know, I acknowledge 100% my fault. Not the fault of the pumpkin pie. I didn't have a blender or food processor, and it was stringy, and I didn't really think about what that would, like, I was like, it's probably fine, and it was not. So anyway, but yeah, we didn't really do, like, we weren't like huge on Thanksgiving when I was growing up. I don't know when we would have had pumpkin pie. I mean, you can have pumpkin pie like whenever, but I don't really think we had it that much otherwise either, to be honest. I think. I don't know. Gonna have to get a personal pumpkin pie? Oh, are you like the only one in your group of people celebrating that that likes it? Yeah, like I said, we would usually do recently for the past few years we've been doing well, with the exclusion of last year, I'll talk about what we did last year, but we usually do turkey burgers and sweet potato fries for Thanksgiving, because that is my sort of like homage to turkey dinner without doing a whole roast. I think my immediate family thinks it's basic. What's wrong with something being basic, though? I wish we had pumpkin pie. Mom messed up and got pecan pie instead. Oh, shoot. Well, do y'all like pecan pie at least? Hopefully you can at least, like, still enjoy it. But that's fair. She was the only one that enjoyed the pecan pie. Oh, shoot. Was it really a mistake? No, I'm kidding. That's fair, though. Okay, let's see. That works, I think. And then we've got like a bit of a clump here. Yeah. Actually, do I want this all to be one forward? I might do, you know. Also, is this tree in the way? Yes. Yes, it is. Anyway, yeah, so I was talking about my Thanksgiving dinners, and I forgot to continue because I was like, oh, I'll talk about what we did last year. And then I didn't. But yeah, usually we do turkey burgers and like sweet potato fries. That's my like halfway between, like, you know, doing something but not a full turkey dinner. But last year, my mom, when my mom was here for like the whole month of December, she actually arrived like Saturday morning, like 2 days after Thanksgiving. So we did a belated Thanksgiving with her, but we were doing something a little bit different. We did fried chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, green beans, and biscuits, but like American biscuits. She brought over, bless her, because she like did several test runs of freezing Pillsbury biscuit dough and like looked up on the internet about like what people said about freezing it, because it says on the packet like not to freeze it. And bless her, she did some test runs of like freezing it and then baking it to see how it would be, and like following people's instructions on the internet. But she brought over some, because I tried to look at how to make biscuits, American biscuits, and I was like, that's too complicated. So she brought over some Pillsbury biscuit dough. So we had fried chicken Thanksgiving last year, which was very, very tasty. And I made some mac and cheese. We had some biscuits, because I do really like biscuits, but not enough to try and learn how to make them from scratch. It's too much. It's too much. So, anyway, that's what we did last year. It was very, very tasty. I made a chipotle and bacon mac and cheese. That was nice. I would love fried chicken on Thanksgiving. Sounds incredible. It's really nice because like fried chicken with gravy is common and turkey and gravy is common. I mean, like KFC even does biscuits and fried chicken and gravy and mashed potatoes. That's like most of the components. Thanksgiving. But yeah, something that we could have done, which I didn't last year, but something we could have done and could do like in the future was season the fried chicken seasoning to sort of emulate the seasonings of a roast turkey. In theory, could do that, maybe. Do I want to bring this bit of the cliff forward? Maybe. But yeah, that's what we did last year. It was very, very nice. Something in my eye. Okay, I do still want to leave that little gap. I just wanted to move it one forward so that I could put a waterfall coming down it. Like here is the plan. But yeah, I was convinced when I told my mom that's what we were doing, and she was like, fried chicken for Thanksgiving, like that sounds odd. But I was convinced that like it was a like fairly common occurrence. But then when I tried to look it up, the internet, I mean, it didn't say like, no, that's weird. But I was hoping that I'd be able to find like, you know, a reasonable amount of like recipes or other blog posts about doing fried chicken for Thanksgiving. But I don't know. It was delicious anyways, so I don't care if it was weird or not. I don't care. Yeah, I want to put a little one like here. Yeah. Yeah. But for me, I'm like, well, one, I don't like making a roast. I actually don't think I've ever made a full roast in my life. And because it just is a lot of effort. And also, Jack doesn't really like a roast all that much. So it would be just me pretty much. I mean, like we could have, you know, like Jack's family or whatever over to celebrate, but oh yeah, as it stands, it would just be me making it for just me, which is kind of a lot to go through. No, I don't want that. Kind of a lot to go through, so alas. No turkey for me, but also we have roast turkey at Christmas, which is like less than a month away usually, or about a month away, depending when Thanksgiving falls. But at this stage, it's, you know, it's like a month away, which is kind of soon to then have like a lot of the same stuff, you know? You know what I mean? So for that reason also, I do not do like a roast turkey. All right, now I haven't planted any of these. I didn't go up on the other one and plant anything. I'll do some now. Do I think I can get a tree? No, I was gonna say like here somewhere, but no. There is a little trick. I don't know how you do it, but there is apparently like a little trick. People like talk about it all the time. That lets you get a tree like too close to a cliff edge, because normally you can't put them, like the tiles immediately around them need to be, you can place items on them, but they can't be like rocks or cliffs or water or buildings, I think. But there is like a trick that people do. I don't know how they do it though. Maybe I could like look at how to do that. I don't know. All right, our ads are about to come up. So if you're not subscribed, you'll get a few minutes of ads. It is a good opportunity to grab a little break. I will also be grabbing a little break. Good opportunity to step away from your computer if you need one. Grab some self-care, fill your waters, have a stretch, whatever you gotta do. You won't miss anything on stream. And we will continue with the terraforming in a few minutes. All right, happy break time. Here we go. My doggy needed to play. All right, we're back. What were we doing? Okay, is this what I want to do for this bit? I think so. Yeah. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay, cool. What games has everyone been playing recently also? What gaming have we all been up to? Okay. How do we want to do this? Let's round these out. I don't like having too many right angles. It just makes it feel less natural. I know there's quite a few on that side, but that's okay. Let me see if I can, this is just gonna connect these two. That's okay, though. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Godzilla Voxel Wars was free on Epic last week. Turned out to be a lot of fun. Oh, yes, I was gonna say, it's gonna change over soon. There you go. And then my phone's gonna notify me when, the new one is out. The new free game. Yeah, that works, I think. We're playing Wheel World, and I love it. Ooh, heck yeah. What's that? What kind of game is that? It's exciting, though. Do we want to do this and then, like... do that? Yeah, maybe. Actually, I might widen this bit. I'll widen this bit out a little. Just where it comes and goes, like... you know? I've been playing a lot of Blueprints, if you didn't know. Been loving Blueprints. A bit of bloop. Yeah, I think that works. And then I think I'm gonna put like a little pond here too. Had to lurk for a bit to focus on sending a document. Been playing Infinity Nikki a lot lately. Oh, nice. How are you finding it? Also, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. We love the lurkers. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. You know? You love it? Heck yeah. Glad to hear it. I put a little pond, like, back behind Blather's tent a little bit. A little, like, pond back here. Now, that wasn't where I was trying to put it, but... okay, well, I wasn't trying to fill it in either. I do find maneuvering the character for island design to be, like, a little bit finicky. But that's okay. Open world exploration racing game focusing on bicycles. Nice. You gather tons of parts and can customize your bike, and you take on lots of races against gangs of cyclists. You have a little ghostly spirit that guides you. Music is excellent and the vibes are really chill. Oh, that sounds cool. Heck yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah, I stopped playing it a while ago as well. There was talk of a Stardew Valley collab. I don't know if that's still... oh my gosh, that looks like a little boat. That's cute. I don't know if that's still pending or if that has come out now. Oh, I can't do this corner, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, I thought it might have been too close to the tree, but seemingly not. I might do that then. We've got a little pond back there. Yeah, I think that works. Huge 2.0 update yesterday. Oh my gosh. Well, good timing. Heck yeah. Do I want to widen this bit a little? Might do like that. Maybe, or... no, that's not what I was trying to do. did I have it? Oh, nope. That's not right. Was it, I think here, filled in and then diagonal? No, that doesn't look right. Was this one angled? That's not what I was trying to do. How did I have this a second ago? I don't remember. No, not that. Oh my gosh. No, that's too like flat along that edge. Was this like one forward? And then this was angled? Hi, honey. Was it like that? And then here was an angled one as well, I think. Okay, bye. A whole new world Lake Mirrorland called It's the Land. It's the Land. I doubt that that's what they were going for with the name, but that's fun. Nope. Okay. No, I'm trying to go like here. No, that's... Well, okay. Okay, well, that'll do, I guess. Alright, let's... For a couple other... Hi! How you doing? Oh, okay. You wanna look out the window? Looking out the window. Climb up the thing! There we go. I was trying to climb up. Alright, so I'm not gonna be able to plant a tree up here. I can put a couple, flowers, though. That actually is not where I was trying to put them. I was actually trying to put them here, but that's... Okay, bye. Love you. No, I'm staying in here for a bit. I'm staying in here. Okay, bye. Alright. I'm going to... Let's maybe, like, plunk a little mushroom down. Yeah, let's plunk a little, like, mushroom down. Down there. That works, I think. Would be nice if I had some stones. Stone items, but alas, I do not. Actually, do I have the recipes for any? Because I could craft some. I don't have tons of recipes, unfortunately, but I might have... Yeah, I have the stone stool, but that's a little too... I don't know. It's a little, like, too regular. Yeah, that's all I've got, for now. Okay. Actually, I think having some, log stakes up here could be good. I'm just gonna run down and get those real quick. Yeah. I am gonna want to use some weeds in decorating, but if I place them now, they're gonna grow into, like, the really big versions, which I don't want to use in decorating. So if I were to place them, I would want to place them, like, right before, like, if we did, like, an island tour, for example, I would want to place them, like, right before that. So they would all be, like, the small versions, and none of them would be, like, bigger, like these ones. Which also means it would be kind of inconvenient to place them somewhere that's hard to get to, like up on top of these little cliffs. So I'm probably not going to put any weeds up there. Oops, nope, stop. I want the shovel. No! Shovel. There we go. Also been enjoying Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I never got around to playing that, but I saw a couple friends playing it. It seemed like they were having a fun time with it. I dug up a fossil. No way. Let's see. Okay, well, I wasn't trying to make that little hop. There's not really a need to hop that tiny distance, but... Alright. Let's put some items down. I think we want to put the little log stakes. Some log stakes up here could be cute, I think. I'm going to kind of put them like that. Do I want to do like 2 sets, actually? It could be kind of cute. Like a little... like boundary almost, like a don't cross, don't go back here. There is 2 room. I think I'm standing on the spot. Nope, that's the net. Place item, there we go. And I'm gonna pick these up and... Oh, I could have just rotated them out here, but I will do it this way. Oh, okay, there we go. And then we'll push them along. Although, I think... Okay, yeah, no, we want the little bit of space. We'll do it like that. And then maybe put like a hedge here could be good. What have we got? We've got these... I think that tea olive is the one I put there. Yeah, those look different. Okay, so there we go. Then we've got 2 different ones. Because I don't want it to look too samey if we use like all the same flowers, all the same hedges, like in a like close together, then it's gonna look too the same. So. Also, I had to turn my light up because it's getting dark out. Actually, that's too much. Okay. So something like that works, I think, and then I might just plonk a flower here. We used a white mum. Might stick a... Actually, that was all the way over there, so we'll put another white mum down. And then I think we want to drop... Might drop some mushrooms here. But like a different kind of mushroom? Or maybe a branch. That works, I think. Once the plants are grown. Okay. We've got our little pond there. I'm happy with the shape of this side of the river. Like in front of Blather's tent. So that works, I think. And then, oh, do I want to round this corner off? I might, actually. Nope, not what I'm trying to do. Nope, also not what I'm trying to do. There we go. We can't round that one, but we can round that one, so that works. Okay. Cool, and then this is going to be a little bit in between the 2 cliffs. We've got these. I could round this one. I might do. Yeah, okay. And then we gotta figure out what we're doing with our water here. Actually, I might extend this side of it down a little. Gosh, it gets so dark so early in the wintertime. Oops. All right. Okay. Good point. Forgot about that. Move it down again. Down another row. Nope, that's not where it goes. It goes here. There we go. And then yeah. Oh, what if I put like one? Okay, well that actually was not what I meant, but I'm gonna say a little sticky outy bit here. Probably actually do want to come down another. Nope, not that. Oh look, there's my DIY bottle. I should go get that. How long have you been playing ACNH? I started when it came out. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I picked it up not long after it came out, so I wasn't really super familiar with Animal Crossing. I played Pocket Camp, but I wasn't really familiar otherwise, so I didn't, like, know about it, as it were, to, like, get it on launch. But I got it, yeah, like a couple of, within a month or 2 of it launching, was when I started playing. So my main island on the other Switch, is the first island I started then when I started playing. So I've had that since then, which is cool. Do I want to put a little waterfall here and connect? Maybe? Or... No, I'm going to leave it, I think. Or am I? Unsure. New Horizons was my first Animal Crossing game, but I've also played Pocket Camp. Nice. Yeah, same for me. One of my housemates at university got all of us in the house into Pocket Camp, and we all started playing. And then I have been playing New Horizons pretty much since May or June of 2020. Exciting times. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, okay, that works. And I think somewhere here we want it to kind of come out this way a little bit further. Nope, not what I was trying to do. Dave, how's it going, friend? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving to you if you celebrate. Yeah, that kind of works, I think. Might move this bit down one. Yeah. Paddlesnout, welcome in as well. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good day so far. Okay, let's we want to put some of our trees down. We also need to decorate on top of that bit. But I don't think there will be room for trees up there. But that's okay. I'm gonna put a tree here. Yeah. And then maybe like... No, not where I was trying to go. I was actually trying to go here. Is that what we want to do? Or should it actually go... Well, it's not going to let me go there. I'm just trying to think if I were to put 2 trees in this, if it would look too empty. And if I were to put 3, what would the layout of them be? Basically. But yeah, Dave, I hope you're having a good day so far. Gotta run. Gonna get ready for Thanksgiving lunch. Oh, nice, Steven. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving. And I hope you have a nice rest of your week. Yeah, because if I just put this one and it's just those 2, that's gonna look a little too empty. But I don't know where I would put a 3rd. Like if I put 1 here... I could kind of put 1 here. No, that's not where I was trying to go. I was trying to go 1 over from that. That works, I think. I mean, like, these 2 are in line, but it doesn't look too, like, even, if that makes sense. We don't want it to look too regular, because it's a forest. It's gonna look, you know, natural. Okay, yeah, let's pop some mushrooms here. And some... I know I don't have any of my custom designs right now. You know, because we're gonna have a few little ones for putting down, you know, like with little fallen twigs or little stones or something like that, just to fill some of the areas. I don't have any of those yet. But we're not gonna want any path back here, so that's... because that's all we have access to right now. And Thanksgiving dinner? Well, that's all right. You know, whichever. But take care, Steven. Thank you for being here. Okay, yeah, let's kind of do... all right, I don't have any more twigs. That's okay. I'd do a pine cone. Wait, you can eat the pine cones? That's new to me. Okay, let's put one of these here. Set a turkey timer for 5 hours from now. Hopefully I don't nap through it. Oh my gosh, yeah, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I did drop item. There we go. Okay, and then let's plant something here. I'm gonna plant a Cosmo. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And then maybe I don't have any weeds, so I am trying to leave some spaces for where I like might come and put some weeds. I also feel like I have a tendency when I'm decorating to like fill things like spaces too much, like overdo it, like where sometimes the space being like a little bit cleaner looks nicer. What does this look like if I drop it? I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Might leave it there for now. I'll go to miner from night, but I'll have some more water. But yeah, I feel like I have a tendency to like over clutter, so I'm trying not to do that this time. Leave it a bit more like, you know. Did you get any koalas? No. We finished our villager hunt pretty early, actually. We only used... I put the tickets down, but we only used like 5 tickets, maybe? Certainly less than 10. So yeah, no koalas. We didn't end up doing many islands because we found a brown horse that I decided to take called Elmer. I will show you my list of villagers now. Some of them are not staying. There's like 3 or 4 of them who were... So Dom and Plucky were my first 2 villagers, so they're not staying, but they were the first 2, so we couldn't pick them. And then Pinky is also not staying. I took Pinky when we were doing villager hunts for the normal peppy lazy, and there weren't any particular peppy villagers that I loved the look of, so I didn't want to like spend time holding out. Or I was like, I'm just going to take Pinky to get that one done, basically. So villagers who we are keeping, we have Punchy, Elmer we just found and moved in, Gladys, Yuka, and Nan. So yeah, I still have a couple housing plots I can put down, and 3 villagers who we're gonna move out. So we've still got a few space for quite a few more villagers. You rock as well, Dave. I mean, you're part of chat, so you're including yourself there. We all rock. Yeah, I don't think I like this actually dropped on the ground. I was just trying to do something that wasn't like something from my inventory, basically. I'll put a little mushroom down, I suppose. I didn't bring very many mushrooms, but that's okay. Or actually, I might plop it next to the tree. Like I said, I am gonna have a few little custom designs, at least, if not a full set of dirt path, but I am at least gonna have like a few little ones to put down in spaces like this to fill some of the space on the ground. So I am kind of leaving gaps for those as well. Yeah, let's go back up here and put some stuff down here. Let's see, can I... Yep, put that there. We do maybe a bush here and maybe also here. Yeah. And then I'm going to put a... Yeah, that was my last mushroom, but that's okay. Let's plant a flower here, but not the Cosmo. Yeah, or I suppose I could drop a rock, actually. Just as like a little stone on the ground. That kind of works, I think. Oops. Yeah, that kind of works. I don't think we're able to get a tree up here. Yeah, because of where the water and the cliffs are. If I got rid of this last thing of water, actually, I think I would be able to get one here. want to do that? Maybe. It would be good to have trees on some of the tallest cliffs. Let's see. We might be able to? We might be able to. Oh, nice. Okay, in that case, I'm going to pick up this shrub because it's not going to be very visible back there. So let's move that. I'm going to move it to here, I think. A good spot for it. And then I am also going to drop that stone. I'm going to just put it here. It's gone back into the stack, but that's fine. So we'll do that. And then let's also put something out on this bit. I don't have any more log stakes. I don't really have any items. I'm just trying to think if we want like an item up there, you know, like a bench or a sign or some other piece of furniture rather than plants. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna leave this natural, I think. What do we got there? That's Cosmos. Okay. We'll chuck a mum down here. I could plant a tree sapling and it just wouldn't grow. Actually, could a tree grow here? Skylord, welcome in. Is that, do you go by Skylord? Oh, welcome in. I hope you're having a nice day so far. Happy Thursday to you. Actually, I think this, no, because that spot directly in front of my character is empty, so it wouldn't grow. But I was gonna say if you plant a sapling, it just won't grow. But we could just plant it and leave it as a sapling. What is the other? Or I could do the bamboo. What does that look like planted? Oh, that just looks like that. Okay. Okay, well, probably not that one. What about this kind of sapling? Okay, well, it's red right now because it's fall, but it wouldn't be red. Maybe? Bamboo are horrible not grown. They look, honestly, they look kind of like little sprouts that you might see at like a garden center almost. They look very like intentional plants, you know, like the starts of crops or things. So if you could like plant them in that context, that would kind of work. I don't have any more bushes in my inventory. I'm trying to just do with stuff that's in my inventory. So yeah, I think I'll do that. And then this space is probably okay, honestly. I'll just put like 1 or 2 custom designs up here once I've got them. Yeah, okay. I think I'm happy with that because, like I said, I overclutter the builds that I do, and I don't want to do that. I put too much stuff. Yeah, I will go get some more items also. Yeah, okay, because we want, okay, so I'm trying to think about like bridges and stuff now, because we are obviously going to need to walk around the island. In theory, we need to get over to Blathers. Do we want some kind of, I mean, the way I've done the river is not conducive of having a bridge currently. So now technically you can do what I just did, which is like walk behind these cliffs. You didn't upgrade your museum. No, I'm keeping it as a tent because this is I'm aiming for a very like natural forest island, and I feel like the tent is better fit for that. Oh, can you not walk behind because of this one little sticky out bit? Okay. Well, in that case, I'm getting rid of this sticky out. There we go. So yeah, you can get to Blathers by just walking around like that. You might also be able to hop the river, actually. It might be near enough. Not there. There you can. So we probably don't need a bridge. This is so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is like the first bit of decorating that we've been doing. Also, I'm gonna set it at a time that the grass is green. So we're not gonna have the fall grass ultimately, but we do for now. But yeah, this is the first bit of like decorating that we've been doing, but we're aiming for a very natural forest island. All right, let me fix the river on this side because it's too just zigzaggy, especially like here. So, yeah, let's fix this a bit. And then we are going to want to put some path at least back by Blather's tent. Yeah. Let's maybe make this a rounded one. That works, I think. I don't know how I feel about this sticky outy piece of land. I think it might have been an accident originally. What if we... That's a little better. That's a little better. Do we want to make it... If I, like, bring this in one? No, that makes this bit look too weird. Okay, let me undo that. No, stop. Go back. I think it was like this. Right? Or was there a piece here? I think that's what it was like, right? I think so. Yeah, okay. I think that works for now. I'm not gonna decorate this whole bit yet. Okay, so can we jump? Okay, we can jump it there. Can we jump it at this, like, intentional? Okay, yeah, this sort of, like, prominent sticky outy bit. You can jump it there. I could also put in, like, a little stepping stone. Do I want to do that? Maybe, like, here? Oh, shoot. Well, that's messed up the shape of the thing, but... Right, like that. I think that works. Is it too close to this bit, though? No, I think it's okay. All right. All right. Let's get a little bit of dirt down. Now, again, in case you weren't here when I said it before, I'm using the in-game dirt pathing, at least for now. I don't have online, so if I want to do any custom designs, I have to make them myself, and making dirt path is kind of tedious. So, I haven't done it yet. I might just stick with the in-game pathing and just do a couple of little custom designs, or I might still make a whole dirt path. I haven't decided yet, but at least for now, so we can start the decorating, I'm using the in-game one. I don't like the way it looks with the yellow grass, but the grass won't be yellow at the time, so it's cool. So yeah, that's fine. Is that what we want to do? Yeah. I think so. And then we can maybe put one here. I don't know where my inclines and stuff are going to be, so the pathing might change as bridges and stairs are put in place, just depending on, like, what makes sense, basically. Can I do one in the center of this? Oh, yeah, I can. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's just do, like, a little bit like that. That makes sense. And then Blathers is going to have, like, a little outdoor research center, basically. Now, I have done one when we did our Cherry Blossom Island, with quite, like, natural floral vibes, and I also kept Blathers in his tent for that and did a little outdoor researchy bit, so I don't want it to just be, like, the same as that one. I think what I might do is... Now, I don't have any of these items, but what I'm picturing... Mystic Stairs is villager name. I mean, very feasible as an Animal Crossing villager name. Now, what I'm picturing is... the bonsai table... like a log table with a microscope on it and maybe a pile of papers. And some plants. That's the vibe. Now, I don't have those items. right now. Well, I could craft some of them, like, that's the map. Like, I probably have a recipe for, like, a log table, for example. Oh, I don't, actually. That's, well, okay, fair enough. But that's what I'm picturing. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Yeah, that's where my brain is this morning. I mean, listen, if someone told me there was an Animal Crossing villager named Stairs, I would believe it. I'd believe it. Yeah, now where are we gonna want to put that? Like here next to the waterfall? Or maybe this side? Maybe like here? Could be good. I'm just gonna put a little dirt down for that. I think. But that's the vision. That's the vision. Last time I did it, I used all different, like, I had the glowing moss jar shelves, and I had a bunch of different flowers and like beehives and stuff like that. It was cute, but it was a lot. So we're just gonna do a nice little simple one. Stairs with a 1,000-yard stare. Very feasible. I believe it. Okay, let's just put like a little bit of path in. And we'll put like, we should put a little like telescope. I actually have a telescope, not in my inventory, but I do own a telescope. So we can do like a little observatory bit as well. Like here maybe. Could be cute. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually just gonna temporarily do that so I can curve this bit, then remove this one. Yeah. Very sneaky. Now, I might also do this. Do I want these all to be curved? No, that looks like a music note. Do I want it like that? That works, I think. Yeah. Do I want to curve this bit? Unsure. That works. And then telescope here. Table with telescope here. Maybe plant shelf. Somewhere. All right. Now again, I don't have any of those items. I might have a microscope. I doubt it. It's possible, but unlikely. I do have a telescope. Oh, I should pick up that DIY. I was gonna say, I might just have a log table around, but also that DIY, unlikely. But imagine if it was the log table. Imagine if it was. It's not, it's a rug. It's a pear rug. But what if it, imagine, what if it was? Yeah, okay. We're going for reinforcements, and by reinforcements, I mean items. Let's take some of these bushes with us. Are these? They're not hibiscus. Those are these are the hibiscus, I think. Or are they the hydrangeas? No, these are the hibiscus leaves. Yeah, I think these might be hydrangeas. Oh, they're the azaleas. Damn, so close. That's okay. Let me just grab a couple of these. I was about to say grib, because I was going to say grab and I was going to say pick, and then my brain combined the two. Okay, let's pick a couple of these up. Are we sick of the Turkey Day music yet? I think it's kind of fun. Oh, look, here's my telescope. Can you change the colors of the telescope? Well, I can't because I haven't unlocked recent Cyrus yet, but I'm just gonna really quickly look at the other options that the telescope might come in, because some things you just can't change the color. Variations, none. Okay, just checking. I mean, I don't have it unlocked anyway, so I wouldn't be able to do it regardless, but rootin' tootin' Turkey Day music. I think it's really fun. Oh, do we want to give Blathers a little campfire kit? That could be fun. I mean, I can't get to either. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All those items are placed out there from when I was trying to get to 3 stars, by the way. In case you're like, that's an interesting collection of stuff. All right, what do we got? Oh yeah, we got the coprolite. That's good for using in decorating sometimes. Fossilized poop, but that's okay. How do you grade things that aren't quite cookies? High biscuits? What? Oh, hibiscus. Oh, hibiscus. Hibiscus. You got you. That's hibiscus. The flower. Got you. All right, I already checked the shop. I couldn't remember. We don't need to be in here. I want to check my storage. Now the likelihood that I have those items, very low. Very low. If any, it would only be the microscope. But you never know. You never know. Oh, or a stack of papers. I did say a stack of papers. No, I can't even see what that is behind. I could just move my face. We'll never know. But it's not the thing I'm looking for, so it's fine. Do I want any of this stuff for this? I mean, the strapped books could work. Maybe. Like a little... Perhaps? We'll never know. Even I don't know, because I could pop the Switch thing out into a separate window. But I'm not. I'm just doing it in OBS, so that whole corner of the game is a mystery. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking. Okay, I have ceased thinking. No more thinking. No more thinking from me. I'm gonna make a note for myself. Otherwise I'll forget my ideas. You know? Where's my pen? Oh, here we go. All right. Hang on. So we're gonna want the bonsai table, which that's not what it's called, but I know what I mean. Bonsai table, and then we're gonna want a log table with a microscope and a stack of papers. And I'm gonna go get those for myself. You know, it's gonna be cute. Are y'all seeing it in your head? Are you seeing the vision? Are you seeing the vision? Let's bring some more of these things, I reckon. And oh, should we want to put our sugarcane starts down? I like to use the sugarcane starts, well, not the start, just the full sugarcane. I like to use the sugarcane as like reeds along the sides of the water. That's what I like to do. I think they look like kind of reed-esque. So I think I like to do that sometimes. Now, do we want to use some... Do I have any pumpkin starts? And do we want to use some pumpkin... Are you pumpkin starts? No, you're the sugarcane starts. Do I have any? And if I do we want to use them in decorating? And if I have any, are they in my storage? All great questions. Okay. Oh, I could check the... I already technically checked the Nook shopping thing, but I don't remember what anything was. What do we have here? Nearly busted radio. No. I'm gonna take this mum seeds. But yeah, that's the vision. I'm gonna go to some treasure islands and grab some stuff probably. Especially for the bonsai thing, because to craft that, it's a pain in the butt. Do I think I've ever had a microscope? No. At a microwave. Those were in my storage. I saw them. Do we think I had a stack of papers? What is it called? Stack of papers? I don't know what the item is called, but it's not under stack or paper. So that's okay. Oh no, wait. I wanted to check the special goods. Let me back in. Let me in. Let me in. Floor light telescope. We already have a telescope. I want a microscope. And this is clothing. Oh, wait. Wandering. That's pretty. I like to use the KK slider art as, like, different posters for the wall. Because there's only so many wall decorations in the game. So I like to use the little KK slider arts for that. Fun little tip. Fun little decorating tip from me to you. Oh, I want some log steaks. Do I have the materials in my pockets? Great question. Yes, I do. I can't see how many I have. Enough for one, at least. Woohoo! So what I'm also gonna craft is the log, stool. I'm just having a quick look through the other stuff. Yeah, something like a birdhouse could make sense, but not like right at the research tent. We'd want it like a bit of a distance away. I'm gonna craft a log stool and... No, I'm not. I'm gonna drop some items first. And then I'm gonna craft a log stool and a stone stool and just see which one I prefer the vibes of in this bit. Because what I think I want to do is use the hedge starts that I picked up. I might drop like one of those on the stool, like a little plant starter, basically. I know that you can get there is an item now that's just like a tray of potted plant starters. I don't remember the exact item name, but there is like an actual like item for it now, but I don't have it. And also, it might just be nice to just have like one little one, I think. So that's fine. Oh, do we want a fruit tree back there? Yes. Yes, no, do not chop it down. Okay, we could chop it down. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but we're not going to. All right. Whee! Okay. Also, I know that there's still money on like all my money trees. I leave in there on purpose because if I take the money off, it becomes a regular hardwood tree, and that means that I have to shake it as part of my shaking the trees every day thing. Also, if I take all the money and then put it in storage, then it's in my storage when I need money. If it's on the trees, I can just get it from the trees. It's mostly the shaking thing, but also then the money is, I can see that it's there. It's, you know? If I can't see it, I won't remember it. So. All right, so we're putting our telescope here. Telescope. Well, not that way. Actually, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I was gonna face it that way, but is that too centered? Do we maybe want it like... Oh, okay. Do we maybe want it off-center? Or off-center the other way? Yeah. And I'm gonna put something here. Am I? Maybe. Unsure. I am gonna put some flowers over here. Oops. No, give me the shovel. Shovel time! Let's, no, not there. The other one. That one. There we go. I'm gonna put a bush back there. Kind of hard to see except from, like, the side. That's okay. Alright, so this is, I'm picturing the desk like here-ish. Here-ish. And then the, okay, let's, do I want to move this tree? Because the path from the front of the tent, well, I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. Alright, let's pop some, dirt here. Yeah, I'm gonna round this corner out, I think. Yeah, we'll kind of do it like that. And maybe plop a little individual one there. And the bonsai things can maybe go here? Here-ish? Yeah. Okay. I'm just looking at where I might want to put either the stone stool or a log stool, whichever one I... There's not really much stone stuff around here, and I'm gonna do a log table. Hello, I am Frog. Welcome in, Frog. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice day so far. Yeah, we'll grab one of these. Oh no, the cardboard kind of blends in. Actually, is it gonna do the same with the log one? That's a great question. Maybe. Less so, I think. Okay. Yeah. Tired? I'm going to Thanksgiving dinner with my family. Oh, nice. Not nice about being tired, but nice about going to Thanksgiving dinner. I hope you have a nice time. I hope that you can get less tired soon, hopefully. Well, I know that Thanksgiving dinner, well, depending on what you're having, but it can be quite soporific. So hopefully, you get some energy before the Thanksgiving dinner zaps it again. All right, we want to put a pear tree in somewhere. These flowers are not staying, by the way. I'm just leaving them for now until I know what is going there. We want a little camp. Maybe if we put the little campfire bit like here, maybe could be nice. Perhaps. No, stop. I was trying to grab it, but I was still holding my shovel. Silly. Yeah, that works, I think. And we'll maybe put some seating around it. Undecided yet. My island is going to be a forest island. Very natural forest vibes, full of trees. But I haven't done very much decorating so far. This is the first decorating that we're really doing, so it's early days. Early days, but yeah, that's the plan. Okay, I'm gonna put a tree. Can I plant a tree here? No, I think it's too close to the water. Is it too close to the water? There's no way of knowing. Well, there are ways of knowing. Oh, okay. I think it wouldn't let me... It'll let you plant a sapling, but it won't let you plant a tree that's grown at all in a spot where it can't grow, I think. For the most part. So I think if we... Actually, is this where we want our pear tree? Maybe? Or... Oh no, there's a balloon there. I should go get it. Actually, maybe we want our pear tree on the other side. Mine's gonna be cottagecore. Really like the first themed island I've ever made. Oh, heck yeah. Nice. We love a little cottagecore theme. Always very cute. Do you know what villagers you're gonna have? Or maybe you already have the villagers. But yeah, what are you doing for villagers? Yeah, maybe if we put the pear tree like back here, could work. Maybe, or No, it won't go one forward because of the other tree. Now I could move the trees that are already there, to be fair, but okay. Let's put another cedar tree here. Actually, no, we should have some non-cedar trees. Yeah, let's plant one of these saplings. Also, we should open the present that we got from the balloon. Oh, our ads are coming up. If you're not subscribed, you'll get a few minutes of ads. It's a good opportunity to grab a little break if you need one, have a stretch, have a snack, give your eyes a break from your screens, etc. And we will see y'all in a little moment. Okay. You got Nan? Oh my gosh, heck yeah, we've got Nan as well on our island. We love to see it. I love to see it. Oh, have I only planted 5 saplings? That's funny. You somehow don't ever get ads? Oh, well, that's good. Oops. There was another one. I just instinctively hit it and then I wasn't expecting there to be one. Oh, now I can afford the other dirt path. Okay. Let's see. What I might do is, okay, no, not there. Hang on. No, not there either. I'm trying to put it here. There we go. I'm gonna just swap this one for a cedar, I think. And put the hardwood one there. Yeah, I think. Okay. How are we looking? This whole bit isn't going to be fully decorated yet, because, as I've said, I don't have the items that I would want. But that's okay. That's alright. How are we looking for these bits? I think we're okay. They are all cedar trees currently. Probably would be good for them to not all be cedar. Maybe we should dig one up and replace it with hardwood. Maybe. Yeah, I might dig this one up. Just because I don't want them to all be cedar trees. They're just, that's what was up here before because of the way that when, the way that it generates the island from the start. Like, any trees above the ground level are the cedar trees. So that's what just happened to be here before. But we do want to get a bit of hardwood in there as well. And it looks great so far. Thank you so much. It's just this little corner that we've started decorating. The rest of it is a bit of a mess, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay, let's open this up because I didn't do that before. Oh, striped tights. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, what is this? Oh, right, the log stakes. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's maybe kind of put some... we could kind of put them, like, here-ish. Or... Oh, I think I hear a balloon. Hang on. Oh, it's down there. Okay. I'm not going down there to get it. Did we want to maybe chuck another log stake in here somewhere? Maybe? Like up there? Or... potentially even, like, here. Could work, I think. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you for sticking through the ads. I appreciate it. We could kind of go like that. That works, I think. We'll need to see how it looks like. What a lot of the trees that are saplings, we'll need to, like, come and reassess once they're grown. But that's okay. All right. This is a good start, I think. So this whole bit by Blathers is only half done. I need to get some items for it. But it's a good start. And then this little corner with the cliffs and the waterfalls, again, like I just said, you know, we'll reassess once everything's grown. But I think I'm pretty happy with it. So good start, good start. Good start to our decorating. Gonna make a little post office? Oh, that sounds really cute. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with our progress today. And I have some clear steps to take moving forward. So what I think we're gonna do, pending, well, that's not really the right word, but if any villagers like ask to leave before next week, then, you know, we'll be villager hunting next week. But outside of that happening, I think the next steps are I'm gonna gather the rest of the items that I want for this, and also make sure Quicksilver, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. How you doing, friend? Happy Thursday. I'm gonna get the rest of the items I want for this, and also make sure I have plenty of crafting materials and like flowers and hedges and saplings and stuff like that, so we can just keep decorating. I think I'm just gonna continue with this, like this section, this sort of top left corner of the map, basically. I'm gonna sort of like terraform and decorate as I go, I think, rather than trying to terraform the whole thing and then go in and decorate and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's, again, unless a villager asks to move out or something, that's what we'll be doing next week. And that is also where we're gonna finish up for the day. So heck yeah, there we go.